They make designer music and they throw in a whip ad lib, but like the Migos haven't really made a drug influence hit since
Pooh Shiesty is trap music, if anything.
Hey. Welcome to the show. This is the Unlikely Hood Show. Episode, I think, 9?
Tony Romo?
Episode 9, man. Welcome to the show. I'm King Cut. We got D Original D right here. We got us a special guest in here with us today, man. My boy filling in for Jazz. We got my boy Corey. I know him as Corey. What you call yourself on your show?
Corey Mack, Young Bob, whatever you want to call me. You feel me?
Tell them about your show a little bit, man.
Oh yeah, man. I got my own podcast show, Sophisticated Ignorance. Sophisticated Ignorance Pod on IG. Follow me on IG, that_darn_Mac. But we talk about a lot of real shit, man. We for the culture, you know what I'm saying? We talk about black problems for the culture, you know what I'm saying? Black problems in the culture, men's mental health awareness, all types of shit. You know what I'm saying? Fatherhood, you know what I'm saying? Niggas who in relationships and just want to be a better man and all, you know what I'm saying? We talk about everything, bro.
You say we. Who's your co-host on that?
My co-host, Chris, right now. Everybody hates Chris on IG, and then my boy JJ, he don't have IG. He a prehistoric dinosaur. My boy don't got no type of social media. He don't
in 2021?
He don't deal, bro. He
2021?
He an old school nigga, bro. He don't deal in social media, bro.
Yeah.
I think the nigga personally probably got caught up back in the day. You feel me? But my dog don't deal. He don't deal in that. So,
okay. But yeah, man, we're gonna try to have a nice show with you here with us, man. We got some nice topics we're gonna break down, add your perspective to it, and
yes sir.
We're gonna get into it, man. D, how you doing, bro?
Oh man, I'm good. You know, things looking up. You know what I'm saying? Our media company taking off. You know
sir.
Dropping a lot of original content. We're doing our thing out there, man.
They ain't seen nothing yet, though, man. They ain't seen nothing yet, man. This shit ain't finna stop. This shit ain't finna do nothing but go up, man. Swear to God.
Y'all boys booming, boy.
Yeah. We figuring it out, bro. We figuring it out. You know what I mean? Like, this shit a grind. Like, people don't know. It's a grind, bro. It's a grind. Like,
no, these niggas know.
Yeah, we know.
No, I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about these.
You said that?
I'm talking about these rappers that got 40 views on YouTube. They know this ain't no joke. Like, it's hard work, bro.
It's hard work, man. Like, we ain't nothing but at $5,000. You know what I mean? We so happy about that. You know what I mean? But I think a lot of people see $5,000, they be like, man, I got 10K followers. This shit different on YouTube.
Yeah. It's different, dog.
This shit different.
But the people at work expressed that to me, dog. Like, one dude was like, I got 27 followers, man, but him over there, man, he got 45 followers. I'm like, well, I got 4,500. Now they all want to come up to me and ask me tips and stuff. Like, I don't really know, bro. We just be putting out content, man.
That shit hard. I probably got like a strong 100.
Yeah, y'all just started out though. Y'all just started out though.
Like,
We're gonna talk after this. I got a lot of shit I can tell you about, like how I figured out, through trial and error about the YouTube shit. Yeah. You know what I mean? But man, let's get into this shit, man. Episode 9, The Unlikely Hood Show. Shout out Jazz. She ain't here. She in Miami doing some shit. She down there watching the fight, right? She was down there for the fight and shit.
Yeah. You know, networking. You know, she in the game. She in the industry. She doing the thing. You know, business and play is all good when you mix it together like that. Shout out my girl Jazz.
I guess we could start that then.
What's up?
With the fights and shit. The celebrity boxing and shit like that. Y'all saw the fights?
Yeah, I saw them.
You saw them?
I saw them.
You got the links or you paid for the shit?
Oh, nah, man. You know, I got that.
You got the links?
I got, you know what I'm saying? Look, I got the hookup. You feel me? I got the hookup. Yeah, man. I got the hookup. So, I felt like Chad Ochocinco had the best fight of the night.
Yeah, that's what I heard. I heard like he was fighting a professional boxer.
He was fighting a real fighter. Yeah, you feel me? And he got his
ass dropped.
He got knocked down, but boxing it's a point sport. So for me, I think Chad 3 rounds to 1. Chad won. He got knocked down in the 4th, but he was beating that man ass 3 rounds straight. So I give him respect for fighting the boxer. A lot of niggas out here ain't gonna go get in the ring with a real nigga who can fight. Right.
Do you saw any other fight? You saw Chad out there?
No, I ain't seen none of it. The Mike Tyson, Roy Jones Jr. exhibition fight kind of turned me off from exhibition fights. You know, I just see the highlights and see what's what afterwards.
Yeah.
What was it about the Mike Tyson shit?
It was obviously.
You weren't happy to see the legends in there?
I was scared though.
It was a big farce. You know what I'm saying? It was, boring. It wasn't a real fight.
It wasn't. It wasn't.
Kind of figured the same thing was going to happen here. Like there was no anticipation for me in this fight. And it's kind of weird that people get mad after every Floyd fight, talking about how boring it is. Like the nigga haven't been fighting the same. For the past 15 years.
We're gonna get into it. Hold on, we're gonna get into it. All right. So, how y'all feel about the whole celebrity boxing thing? Like people from all different sports getting in the ring and from all different whatever your profession is. They got motherfuckers in there who YouTubers. You know what I mean? So
YouTubers.
Yeah. So
I think it's bringing money to the sport. I think it's bringing money because them MMA fighters don't get paid half as much as them boxers get paid. So for the MMA fighters, it's a good look. You know what I'm saying? But if you MMA and you go in there and get knocked out, you just went outside your lane just to either get money or prove that you could really fight. Like, you know what I'm saying? The Floyd versus Conor McGregor. We knew Conor McGregor wasn't going to beat him in the boxing ring, but Floyd ain't going to beat him in the octagon. You get what I'm saying? So who really took the L? Yeah. That tell me right there that shit just about bread. You know what I mean? Like bread. McGregor know he can't beat fucking Floyd in a boxing match. You know what I mean?
I don't think he felt like that at the time.
You think he thought he can really get him?
Yeah, for sure he did.
I definitely thought it was a little bit of that in there.
For sure he did. He's an Irish, bro. Yeah, he's an Irish fighting man. Like
does that count though? But what I'm saying, but does that count just because you just bad reasoning and logic? That don't really count.
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure he thought he can beat the man. Yeah. And if you look at the outcome of the fight, he didn't get his ass whooped. He just didn't win. Yeah. So I feel like he had some merit in thinking that he could beat Floyd.
But that Lizzo goddamn confidence is contagious.
What you mean by that?
that Lizzo confrontation, you know what I'm saying? Confidence is contagious by meaning like it's okay to have the utmost confidence in yourself.
Definitely, bro. Definitely.
But reality at some point got to kick in, bro. Yeah, you got to be realistic with yourself.
It always kick in, and sometimes it kick you right in the face.
I fuck with me, but I know that ain't me. Yeah. You feel me? I ain't finna go out there and embarrass myself to prove a point. You get what I'm saying? Or to get X amount of dollars. Like, come on, man. Ocho Cinco just got knocked down. Now he memed across. Nate Robinson memed.
Yeah. But I think Chad getting knocked down is different than Nate Robinson getting knocked out.
Yeah.
But it's like, you know how we do. We just gonna clown just to clown. I don't even think we really mean it. I think we just gonna clown just to clown. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We don't really mean nothing by it. But like you said, I agree with you. Chad did real good in there, man. Chad caught his ass too. Chad was in there doing his thing.
A bunch of times.
But it was real funny. Chad you saw when Chad got on, Chad thought the fight was over. Yeah. Chad, that was a good one. That was nigga, we still fighting. Oh, okay.
That was crazy to me. I'm like, he in the wrong lane. But he held his own.
Yeah, you saw any of the other fights? You got anything on to add on to any of the other fights?
The Badu Jack fight, who he was fighting, he wasn't even supposed to be fighting him. That man was nowhere near his competition. Mm-hmm. The other buddy, he was the Chico fighting the black dude. That one was some trash to me too. Mm-hmm. Overall, it was better than they undercard was better than Jake Paul versus Nate Robinson.
Yeah.
To
okay.
Me.
Yeah.
That was better than me.
It's a better card though. Yeah. You know what I mean, it's a better card. You got Floyd on that bit.
Right.
What else we got? What else we got for that? With the Floyd shit. All right. The before I get into that. Is the exhibition the exhibition boxing matches and the celebrity boxing and shit like that, good thing, bad thing for the sport of boxing? And in which ways is because it can't be totally bad and totally good.
Like I said, it's good financially for boxing, but it's bad if you a motherfucker out there who really take the sport serious, and then you got random people like me and you can go in there and just say we can box and we got money behind us. Like that's all Jake Paul and Logan Paul is. They got money behind them. So they ain't gotta have them amateur fights. They can just go straight up there and I want to fight the best boxer out here. You know what I'm saying?
But you know what I noticed too about this shit? It's money in combat sports. You know what I mean? It's money in that shit.
It is.
Like anybody can get up there and fight. We'll see Jerry Springer and Maury fight if they wanted to. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they got money behind them. That's all it is. You know what I'm saying? Why not go up there and make $100 million you know what I'm saying, to fight for 30 minutes?
Yeah.
Quickest $100 million in your life. You win or lose. Yeah. Win or lose. You feel me? And that's a
good thing. That's your good side.
That is.
And the bad part
is, you know what I'm saying? You basically selling your soul. You out there selling
it ain't that deep. It ain't that deep though.
For that money.
It ain't that deep. We entertaining. We in the entertainment. We just out here entertaining.
Nah, bro. I ain't taking no free L for no entertainment, bro.
You ain't for the bread.
But I'm saying with the bread gonna come, the memes. Nate Robinson probably made like
Fuck
40 mil. But come on,
He
bro.
ain't make no 40.
He ain't made no 40. He made some
Probably
L's,
made
but
40,000. He ain't make no money to get his ass knocked out like that. I know he did.
He probably made a little bit of something. Now.
yeah, he made some.
Now.
You know what I mean? But like, nah, man, nah, I disagree with you on that.
I don't know, bro.
I'm gonna get in that bitch. Tell the baby line it up. Let's tell the baby.
No, not the baby. No. What that man got against the baby, bro?
Nah, I ain't got nothing against me. I'm just joking. I know we about the same size.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I thought he was real small.
Nah, he probably
He probably taller than Plies. Plies like 5'6". The baby got to be like 5'8", 5'9".
Yeah. I'm 5'8" and a half.
Yeah, the baby don't look that tall, bro.
Get me in there. Me.
I think you bigger than brother.
What
That's
you
why
think?
you always shooting bigger.
What you think about this shit? What's the pros and cons of this shit, man?
Like boxing was dying. Nobody care about boxing no more, dog. Like this just brought a little life to boxing, man. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like a believer of if you good at what you do, it don't matter what nobody else doing. So if somebody jumping off YouTube, jumping into boxing, is taking your shine, it's taking money out your pocket, it's taking your spot in professional boxing, you probably weren't supposed to be boxing no way.
No, that's different though, because we watching these fights, we're not watching them for boxing. We just watching it for whoever we watching it for, and they just be happen to be boxing.
Entertainment.
You get what I'm saying?
What?
The entertainment
So, but when
aspect.
Javante Davis go fight, people still gonna watch it.
Yeah, that's true.
So if somebody
That's
don't want
true.
to watch your fight, you got to step your game up. Either you need to get more popular on YouTube by learning how to fight better. You know what I'm
that's
saying?
true.
Like,
Yeah.
just like the dude who's complaining about J. Cole in the basketball league, bro. I feel like if J. Cole
He really
took
get
your
buckets.
spot, like I'm saying though, if J. Cole took your spot in the African basketball league and now you're out of work and you don't know what to do with your life, you weren't that good at basketball, bro. There's so many other professional leagues. He went and joined the one that was easy enough for him to join. So if you're in that league, you either need to step your game up and go to a better league or give basketball. Look, bro, it ain't for you, bro. Like entertainment is always gonna be a factor. And when entertainment is thrown into your reality and you can't succeed, you probably weren't that good at what you was doing.
Yeah,
That's true. That's true. I ain't even look at it like that.
he always doing that
For
shit.
real, I ain't even look at it like that.
That's a pro con. What's that?
My pro was that boxing was dying and it brought attention to boxing.
But not really though, D.
Yeah, for
It
sure.
really did. It
To
did.
boxing.
When was the
It
last?
brought-
I don't think people who wasn't fans of boxing are not fans of boxing, and they going to check out who's the number 3.
Because the only big boxer out there right now is Tank.
Yeah,
Tank
it was
Davis.
probably Tank.
Probably, I ain't even seen the Devin Haney fight. I know that boy real, but I ain't even seen the Devin Haney fight. I just watched for Tank. You feel me? Other than that, these exhibition fights is really what got me watching boxing. You know what I'm saying? So I agree with
Yeah.
him.
But I think though, I think it's a con. My con is gonna be, it is kind of offensive to other boxers, and I think I'm the type of person that's gonna consider that. You know what I mean? These people don't put their whole life into gaining the skill, and you coming in here playing with it. You know what I mean? But at the same time, I understand it, and I think I can still appreciate the entertainment factor in it, because entertainment is gonna, like you said, it's always gonna be there. It's always gonna be there, and I feel like it's damn near always gonna be needed. So I don't know how they combat that. I don't know how the real boxers will combat that. You know what I mean? Maybe they start doing what Floyd did, like become more polarizing and, you know what I mean, more strategic with like they fights and shit like that. But I don't know.
Yeah,
That's how I see it.
that's real easy. Just become one of the greatest boxers ever.
No, not that way.
One
Not
of the
that way.
greatest
I'm saying
defensive boxers ever.
polarizing in like your way of like, you know what I mean? Like talking your shit, being
But
more.
that come with him being the greatest boxer ever, because we've seen other boxers do it, but they don't have, like Adrian Broner.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
His career went south. He does
trash.
it, but
He trash.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like you gotta be 50-0 like Floyd. Like his shit works so perfectly because you can't beat him. And I think that's the reason why everybody's steady tuning into his fights and calling him boring again, because they tuning in to see this nigga lose.
Yeah.
They tired
wanna
of him
see
talking
get
this
beat.
shit, so they want to see him lose. So when they tune in and, Pacquiao gonna beat him, Canelo gonna beat him, and they spend 12 rounds missing, then this nigga running, it's
Pacquiao
boring.
beat that man.
This running is boring.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Marcus Wiley said it perfectly though. He was like, he think Floyd figured that out. That's his money after that Oscar De La Hoya fight, because it was so polarizing. You know what I mean? Like up until that fight, Floyd was just really pretty boy Mayweather until he got into that fight, and it was a split. It was like the where Oscar from? Wherever he's
I wanna
from,
say Mexico, but
yeah, wherever he's
I know
from,
Spanish.
and it was like it was so polarizing. And Floyd saw how big that fight was just because it was so polarizing. He was like, "Oh shit, I can run this every time down there." You know what I mean? And just ran it up that way. But all right, so let's get to the big fight though. Logan Paul and Floyd Mayweather. I think that shit. I think that shit was fake. I think that shit all about bread, bro. I think that shit all about bread. I think it was one. I seen a little clip of the fight where it was Logan Paul throwing like a little fury.
Oh yeah,
like he just and Floyd just sitting up there boxing.
Floyd everything.
The shit fake. That shit was all, bro. That shit was all to get the people who think he got a shot to get them invested in it. Oh shit, yeah. That what that shit. Well, that shit was
orchestrated. And knocked him out. And Floyd, as he knocked him out, he caught him and held him up. You know what I'm saying? And then lifted him back up so he could keep fighting. It's like. It was for the money, bro.
That shit was cap.
It was for the money.
You know, and we knew that shit was fake leading all the way up to. I don't even know why they even do that.
He snatched the man hat.
Yeah, that was his brother.
Yeah, but it was still fake. Yeah,
that shit was.
Motherfucker, I'd kill you. I'm like, bro, motherfuckers don't even cuss like that, bro. Come on, bro.
His brother supposed to be the one with the talent in terms of fighting.
Yeah.
Logan or the other one?
No. Jake Paul supposed to be the one that actually got some talent.
You ain't fighting nobody, bro. You fought Nate Robinson.
He got power in his hands now.
But he fought Nate Robinson, who a damn basketball player. Then he
just beat an MMA fighter.
He fought Ben Askren, who is not known to be a striker in MMA. So he fighting Tyrone Woodley on August 28th.
Tyrone Woodley gonna beat his ass.
Tyrone Woodley is a striker in MMA. Because he trained boxing. You know what I'm saying?
If it's real, I don't know. Cause I think all this shit fake.
It damn sure is.
I don't even think.
I think wrestling get more views.
I don't even think you can knock nobody out for real. Like, I mean, not nobody out for, well, they got rocked. Yeah. So it might be. I don't know. It might be.
He was in the street fighting, though. He was doing no type of boxing technique. He was just in there swinging for the stars. Yeah. And happened to catch one of them hooks and Tempur-Pedic, sleep.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. Floyd say it was like, it was a bank robbery in front of everybody.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's why I ain't.
You got to pay that money for Floyd to even come out there, anyways. Floyd say what he made like upwards of 20 to 30 mil just off the, you know what I'm saying, the shit leading up to the fight.
He made 30 before the fight.
You feel me? Come on, bro.
Got $1 million for each logo on his pants during the fight, on his boxing shorts.
That's facts. Because people just be talking, bro. Is that fact?
He said it's 30 mil. He said it was 30 mil on the lining of his pants, on his boxing trunks. That's 30. Come on, bro. You ain't even got to fight. For 30 mil?
Bitch, I'm coming out for that, man. This light
bro.
Work too?
That's crazy, bro.
So Floyd was getting pushed back for this shit? For taking fights like this?
He is. Come on, man. Because don't nobody want to see that. So they want to see Floyd fight for it. They want to see Floyd get knocked out. And that's why they get mad. Because Floyd ain't going to take no more real fights. Floyd is not going to tarnish his record for the amusement of others. He getting to that bad. Floyd said you can't, your children can't eat legacy. You feel me? Fuck my legacy. I'm about these meals. He say he's the smartest boxer out there. And he is. Because he getting paid up was a 30 to 40 mil per fight.
It's funny to see everybody in the comments talk about how dumb this man worth 100 million. What is he worth? 500, 600 million? All these broke motherfuckers in the comments talk about how dumb and stupid he is and how he can't read. And this nigga literally
you spending that little $60 for that pay-per-view.
Come on, bro.
He eating.
This man sitting on 800 million. And then people validate it with likes. That's just 2021. A bitch sitting at home on the couch finna tell a man worth 800 million how dumb and slow he is and how he can't read. Mm-hmm. It's just crazy.
And you still paying him because you liking it, Instagram seeing them likes and they cut them that check.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's crazy. That's crazy, bro.
Hey, unlike the Hood Show, man. Y'all want to leave that there?
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
All right, we can get into this music block that we got set up. Did anybody? Well, we was just talking about it off camera. The Lil Durk and the Lil Baby album. What's it called? The
Voice of the
Heroes.
Voice of the Heroes. These boys was just trying to go in on me. What y'all thought about the tape, man? Let the people know what y'all thought about the tape.
I like the tape.
Stupid hard. You ain't just say that on camera, bro.
Hard. No, did I not say it was hard?
I like the tape.
I ain't say it was hard.
I like the tape.
He did not say that on camera.
I believe you did.
I said it was hard. Because
Lil
Baby don't miss on nothing.
They did say that.
Lil Baby don't miss on nothing.
I think it's the hardest tape of the year so far. It's between that one and the Rod Wave tape for me. As far as
Rod Wave tape
projects.
harder than this, man.
It is. So
with no question.
Harder. Yeah,
possibly.
Of course.
This shit
might be because we from Florida and we biased.
No, we love Lil Baby. I love Lil Baby.
I fuck with Lil Baby too, but I fuck with Rod Wave harder because he really don't miss. Rod Wave don't miss on nothing. That Forever Set in Stone, Bro, come on, bro.
Man, that nigga shared a snippet a month ago. Ain't posted it since. I'm still singing that bitch.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Rod Wave don't miss
magical,
on nothing.
bro.
Rod Wave can make a 25-second song and that bitch top the charts.
Yeah, y'all want to talk about Rod because y'all know that tape ain't hard. Y'all prove my point.
Oh my, bro, come on, bro. Lil Baby don't miss.
So what
Still
about the
running
tape?
with Meek Mill? With that Paid in Pain with featuring Rod Wave, bro. Come on, bro. He got
I like
every song on that hit.
I like
bro.
Medical.
All them songs hit, bro.
I didn't really do too much skipping. I skipped on It's You Who I Want. That's the only song
I damn sure skipped that one.
It's You Who I Want. I skipped that one.
Yeah,
Hood niggas don't make unless you plies. Hood niggas.
Yeah,
don't make
I felt like it was a miss. It was they tried to do something for the ladies just because they feel like it went on the tape.
list, man.
Yeah, man.
Pull up this track list.
Song with Meek definitely hard. That's the song that got the controversy when they said he was talking about Duck.
Say what?
You know Meek don't miss, man. Come on.
What this track list at, man? Y'all boys, wild. Y'all ain't gonna keep it real.
How you fuck with Lil Baby and you think
because it's actually light, dog.
I don't think you actually gave the album a chance.
I listened to it 4 times all the way through.
Yeah, and you can't even name a song.
I get lost in the middle of them bitches. All them bitches sound the same.
Bro.
All them bitches sound the same. The only song that sound different is the Meek Mill song because it's a little more up tempo. All the other ones, them bitches sound the same, bro.
If you want to sound the same, bro, your little group, the Migos sound the same.
We're finna get into that though, but like I don't know. Maybe I went into this tape like with a little more high expectation because I do actually fuck with these boys. I do. Well, not really Durk too much. You know what I mean? But
right.
I fuck with these boys though. You know what I mean? But not as much as I do with Lil Baby.
Maybe it's that you feel like Lil Baby carried Durk, and you know what I'm saying. Durk really, you know what I'm saying, pulled the album down.
To me, the songs got Lil Baby vibe. But Durk was snapping on them bitches.
Yeah,
Durk was snapping on them bitches, bro.
So it ain't possible for it. So it can't be possible. Like, all right, they did all right, but even when you judge the whole body of work, that shit was light. That ain't possible.
So, in your opinion,
they the two hardest artists out right now, and I don't think it's light. They the two hardest artists out right now.
No, we talking about the tape. We talking about the tape,
and the tape is hitting. It was
who collaboration
people been waiting for this to drop.
That's a good question. Who collaboration tape is harder? Because collaboration tapes are different. This is not a group. This ain't people sitting down.
Migos. Oh, my bad.
That's a group. I'm talking about like like Moneybagg Yo and Youngboy. Who just dropped a bit with Young Thug and Chris Brown. You know what I'm saying? People drop collaboration tapes.
Future and Thug tape. Come on, you can't even bring that up.
This Future and Drake.
Yeah, you know that shit harder
than that. You can count Future and Lil Uzi Vert just dropped the collab.
Yeah, I like that better.
Cal, you don't remember nothing off that tape, bro. You don't remember nothing off that tape, and I'll put you on the spot right now. Sing a bar from that tape.
Probably still drinking.
Bro, I like that tape, bro.
On there.
Cal,
I listen to it
with Lil Uzi Vert.
Cabin, bro.
I fuck with him a little bit, but not.
See, it ain't about that to me. I'm separating this shit from the artist. I fuck with him, but like when I listen to this tape, that shit was light, man. Y'all ain't finna go back and play none of that shit, bro.
What?
Bro, I done played Medical 87 times already.
Come on.
My kids know the song.
What else?
2040.
Paid
the song with me.
Still running 2040.
Listen.
What is it? Still I? Come, bro.
That shit, I ain't playing none of that shit, man. That shit light.
I liked the tape, bro.
Come on, man.
I liked the tape, bro.
Man, I'm running my turn back, bro. Fuck that. That shit, like.
My turn hit too, though. But that's just Lil Baby by himself with a couple features.
Classic, bro.
You know what I want to see?
Judge it off of a that's like judging Tom Brady off his 50 touchdown season. Well, he didn't throw 50 touchdowns this year.
No.
It's not quite the same. It's kind of light compared. Yeah, like My Turn is a classic. Like, it's going to be one of his best albums.
And the deluxe, too. My Turn to the
you
deluxe.
Feel me? So,
come on, bro.
I think if you want to piggyback it off of that, it's not that.
That was My Turn was Lil Baby, like, his breakout tape, because he snapped on his first one, but that one right there, like set in stone, that man is
from a star to a superstar.
You feel me? That he
that shit was
light,
dog.
like that.
I'm mad. See, I can't respond to questions like, "What song you like?" I can't respond to those, so it look like my point ain't valid. But I listened to the song, the tape 4 times, trying to catch the vibe. All the song, I get lost in the album. Every song sound like the same vibe, bro. And it's the same exact shit, bro. Like. These niggas some pseudo boss talk. Like, come on, bro.
What else is there to rap about when you get
real.
money
It sound like you talking about the entire rap game. Like everybody
rapping like that.
But in the same, that shit was exactly damn near the same.
People just forced the Baby to rap different.
And I in the production, bro. Like, come on, you got Durk and Baby. Ain't no beat stand out on that shit.
That London on the track beat was hard, dog. That was hard.
Man, I think you just hating, dog.
No, I'm not, bro. That shit, like y'all ain't finna play none of that shit. Y'all ain't played none of that shit since that shit came out.
Baby don't miss. Baby ain't missed on a song. Baby and Pooh Shiesty ain't missed on the feature or a song yet, bro.
Man, you know what Lil Baby supposed to do if you want to do a collab tape, bro.
Now, Baby and Pooh Shiesty do one.
Nah.
That bitch gonna hit hard.
Lil Baby and Moneybagg Yo.
Man, hell no.
Hell no.
That shit would have been fine. Every time them boys, every time them boys link up, them boys make a hit song.
I want to hear Moneybagg Yo.
Every time them boys link up, them boys make a hit song.
Moneybagg snap.
And that shit would have been.
Moneybagg tape went hard.
Yeah.
That hit the spot.
Yeah, I agree with you on that. I don't like that song. That song corny.
That Waukesha don't.
That shit corny, bro. That shit corny. I don't like that song.
That Waukesha hit hard. No, y'all tripping. If Pain was a person, y'all don't even know what I'm talking. Come on, bro. Y'all size and Moneybagg.
I like
Moneybagg.
Yo, I think him and Lil Baby would have went harder for the summer. They would have had a bunch of hits.
Nah.
Bunch of hits would have been instead of this pseudo boss like trying to that shit. This shit supposed to be lit for the summer, bro.
Pseudo, they niggas both bosses. That's
both
real
bosses.
boss.
I mean, it's pseudo boss theme song. Like they real bosses and they own. I'm talking about the music. The music the music is his own thing to me. That shit.
You can only rap.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
You can only rap what you living. Like them boys don't. They don't rap.
I ain't
no
talking
fake
about
shit.
that. I guess it's not. I'm not critiquing what they saying. I'm talking about how the music came out.
That's so hard. Stack paper. I see.
Come
you.
on, man.
Man, ain't nobody hate on me, boy. That shit, like, all right, so let's get into it then. All right, so I'm willing to bet y'all right now, y'all talking that shit. I bet you Culture 3 go harder than that shit.
I heard it last week. Shit trash.
You heard what?
Culture 3.
How you heard?
I know
My cousin brought it from the future and played it for me.
I know that bit gonna be some trash because I ain't even know they was dropping some shit.
For real?
I ain't dropping some shit.
Damn.
And I only listen to Offset anyways. I think low key Takeoff slept on, but Offset
Definitely.
the hardest one in the Migos. Quavo just ad libs. Quavo. Other than that, Quavo trash.
You heard what
Straight
Kendrick
ad-libs.
Perkins said?
He's still dropping them trash ass bars.
That shit was light though. I get no time, Kendrick Perkins. Like,
Yeah, and Kendrick Perkins got playing time. He just didn't score.
Right.
Kendrick Perkins was a starter on a couple championship teams, if I remember correctly.
Just ain't score.
Right.
Still got that ring though.
Quavo is he just
Quavo getting that bag. He right. Offset carrying them boys.
they work together as a team. They do a track. They lace the track as a team hard,
Listen.
bro.
Cardi B carrying them boys.
They is. On Bad and Bougie, I would have rather Takeoff been on that bitch than Quavo. On Bad and Bougie.
You mean Uzi?
No.
You want Uzi part?
Uzi was straight. He went harder than Quavo.
Nah, that Uzi shit was like,
Yeah. Come
that
on,
shit,
bro. Quavo just did the hook. Shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they just didn't know how big the song was gonna be.
If we getting technical, you know, all of them boys dropped their own individual project. Quavo's project was number 3. Offset's was hardest. Takeoff dropped first. But
I like the Takeoffs the best.
Takeoffs was hard. I didn't know Takeoff was that lyrical.
I always like the Takeoff. To me, I didn't like Offset. It's because he did the Offset flow, but he tried to rap about deep shit with it, and it just didn't
Father
clash.
of Four hit hard though.
It didn't clash well for me.
Father of Four hit
I'm a really
hard.
good daddy.
Especially that
Take care
feature
of
with
my kids.
Yeah, I like
feature
that.
with CeeLo, he went hard.
I like the Father Four to me.
Father of Four went hard to me.
I like the Takeoff shit better.
I ain't like Takeoff tape, and I wanted to so bad, bro.
I did.
I wanted to so bad.
Takeoff showed he could really carry himself.
What's the song on there you like?
I was finna say it till you cut me off. Another Level. I like that one.
That's a single, man. That don't count, bro.
No, it wasn't. He made no video for that.
All right, so Culture 3, man. What y'all expecting from Culture 3, man? I told y'all what I said. I think that shit gonna be harder than the Lil Baby shit. Lil Baby and Lil Durk shit. That shit getting overhyped, you know what I mean? It's a tape, like, that Lil Baby, I don't want to go back into it, but that shit is a tape that you post to like. You think you supposed to like it, so you like, yeah, this shit straight, I think.
So what is Culture 3 supposed to be? It's a tape you supposed to like?
No, it ain't that. It ain't that. It ain't no Lil Baby and Lil Durk. Them. It's different.
Yeah, because they've been working on it for 4 years. Lil Baby and Lil Durk just did some shit in 2 months. So yeah, it better be better. But it's not going to be. The Migos are outdated. The Migos came in the game talking about old niggas, and they are now the old niggas. Their flow hasn't changed.
Same tempo beats.
I don't feel
They
that.
gonna come with them same tempo beats. They gonna come with.
When the last time they did that? They ain't did that. They switched it up. And that's what
they just did it on The song they just dropped, Straightening.
That ain't the same
that
shit.
song, like,
Come on.
That was a different vibe from them boys.
Nah, man, that's the same vibe to me.
And then the last a couple
but
songs.
that song not light though. Since you talking about the baby, them shit like that song hard.
It's light though.
All right, I was just making sure.
That shit ain't light like that, man.
Yes, it is. Like,
That
it's
shit
not
better
doing
than that
nothing.
shit that them boys
Like
dropped.
the last 3 songs they dropped, didn't do nothing. That didn't do nothing. There's a song before that I can't really remember, and we damn sure no Taco Tuesday and wasn't hit no shit. It didn't
Like
leave
she
YouTube.
said, Cardi carrying them boys because Offset ghostwriting for her.
Yo, tripping,
Their
bro.
most relevancy is their girlfriends right now.
Bro.
You know, Saweetie and Cardi B, and Saweetie the ex. So you know,
Right, because Quavo just put them hands on it. So
I'm tripping.
he
Am I?
no
I can't. See, am I seeing this shit different? I don't see it like that with these boys.
the proof is in their last 3 or 4 songs they dropped, bro.
They did the song when what is it with the NBA Youngboy? I don't need it. You don't like that?
Nah.
It's all right.
You don't like that song, bro? You hating on these boys,
It was
dog.
all right. They was capitalizing off Youngboy hype, but that song didn't. That song didn't make no waves, bro.
That's that song did. That
No,
shit
the
was
fuck it didn't,
man,
bro. I
everybody
didn't
fuck
hear
with
that.
that song,
No,
But
man.
it made it because it's just the Migos.
So that song was all over the radio like the Juice WRLD and NBA Youngboy song. It didn't make that type of wave, bro.
It ain't that song. No, it ain't
But
that
I'm
song. That's a
saying,
different
though,
measure
listen to
stick,
what I'm
though.
saying. Youngboy, the highest streaming rapper on YouTube, and this is the
Not
Migos.
at that point. We talked about
This
that
is
on
the
Bridging the
Migos.
Route. He was struggling around that time.
Cal,
We talked about it. We talked about
Youngboy
it.
been number 1 the last 2.5 years, bro.
Youngboy,
Bro, we talked about it.
Youngboy struggle.
When he
Youngboy
dropped.
been number 1 on YouTube
How
the
many-
last 2.5 years, bro.
How many? When he was dropping all them albums, it wasn't nothing on them bitches.
All of them was hitting.
We talking about our opinion of his music, but in terms of streams, he been number 1 on YouTube the last 2.5. Me and you don't like his recent shit, but that nigga number-wise hasn't been struggling
he
at
ain't
all.
been struggling at all.
At
I don't know
all,
what
bro.
you been saying.
Yeah,
Youngboy
He's
ain't
one of the
struggle
biggest
at
rappers
all.
in the game, bro.
Youngboy ain't struggle at
So
all.
I just want to say,
Nah, no, I go ahead.
the proof is in the pudding, dog.
Yeah.
This nigga making every excuse for their last
Yeah.
4 basic ass songs. All right, this kind of proves he's hating on Lil Baby.
Most
That's all I want to
recent
say.
straightening
No.
trash.
Huh?
The most recent they song straightening is trash.
Straightening this trash, y'all.
Trash.
It's just
I'm
too
not
light
fucking with it. That's
to
my
lead.
opinion.
Like you coming back, you are setting the tone for Culture 3. It's too light for all that. That song is too light to set the precedent for Culture 3, bro. It's too light.
That shit ain't nothing. That shit ain't gonna be nothing. We got Drake on there. We got Cardi B on there. We got Future on there. We got Justin Bieber on there. We got Juice WRLD on there.
Right
They
there,
need all
that
that.
feature with Justin Bieber right there let you know that it's probably gonna be a pop tape.
They need all that.
It's gonna be a pop tape.
No, Justin Bieber been on.
Come, listen, I bet this tape right here don't do more numbers than J. Cole the off season. And this is J. Cole. What
That's what I'm saying. Can
his
y'all?
first album with really features on it? Because you know J. Cole don't do features.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, I bet they tape don't do more numbers than J. Cole.
This shit finna be light, bro.
Damn, dog. Y'all think so?
Yeah.
Come on, you know it. That's why
I
you
don't
said
know
it like
it.
that.
I
You know they tape ain't gonna do more numbers than J. Cole shit.
Getting to what that nigga said, I want to get on about that. I want to discuss that. That's partly why I got this aggression and ripping the tape, because I wholeheartedly disagree with the comment that was made today by
Go
the
ahead,
boys.
go ahead. What they said, bit dog. Offset.
Offset said that the Migos popularized trap. All right.
I'm finna go home off that shit.
If you go back in time and listen to the music prior to 2013, the cadence and the flow didn't matter. It was more about the bars and what you were saying.
The cadence and the flow matter.
Now people get away with not saying nothing as long as the cadence and the flow is good. And I feel like we created that. We did.
Listen,
Wait. Listen to that though. Listen to what the nigga just said.
Listen,
let me break it down. We took meaning out of what people were saying, and now you can say whatever you want, and we did that. That's what you want your legacy to be?
That ain't what he said though.
That's what you said.
He said he kind of emphasized flow and shit, bro.
And now people can say whatever they want, and it don't mean nothing.
It don't mean nothing.
Now people can get away with
having 100 million. Don't even gotta have it.
Now people can't. That ain't what he's saying. Now people can get away with not saying nothing as long as the cadence and the flow are good. I feel like we created that.
Come on, man.
We did.
Come on, man.
Come on, look what he attached his legacy to, but that's not the part. Go on. I just wanted to point out that that's weird. You basically saying we created nothing ass rap.
We made this trap go pop. They don't talk about that. We made trap go pop talking about selling pounds and Brits, and we hit the Billboard #1 hip hop
I
artist.
give them that.
We're going #1 like that.
They made trap go pop, meaning they turned trap music into pop music.
Which is my beef
That
with
Justin Bieber feature.
But that's my beef with it, bro. You're not making trap music.
Right.
You're making something
You're
different.
making pop.
Thank you. Like, that's my beef with him saying they made trap popular.
Next thing you know, the Migos gonna have a song on the next Trolls film.
They don't make trap music to me, bro.
No.
I don't feel like I listen to trap music. When I listen to Pee Wee Longway, I feel like whipping up a brick.
Yeah.
When I listen to Gucci, I'm hearing street lingo. Like them niggas don't make trap music. They make designer music and they throw in a whip ad lib. But like the Migos haven't really made a drug influence hit since
Pooh Shiesty is trap music, if anything.
Pooh Shiesty is more
trap than them boys.
See, the thing about Pooh Shiesty, he on this new school shit. Like, we come from getting money trapping. They come from killing.
They come from killing.
I'm my own shooter.
Yeah.
So his music is a little centered more around killing. To me, like one of the main ingredients in trap is you have to be about making money off of dope. Bro.
Rollo is trap music.
You said a good point before we started rapping about somebody who really took it to that level.
Oh,
really
Young
trap
Jeezy.
shit.
I mean, T.I. started it, but you go Jeezy, you really go old school Radrick Davis, you go old school Gucci, OJ the Juice Man, them boys was really trap. That was really trap music. You feel me? I'm booming, I'm bunking, smoking all the Barney. That shit was really, bitch, that shit really had you wanting to go to the nearest drug dealer, buy a whole pound, smoke that bitch right there.
No, the reason what the important part of it is taking it to number one. Like Jeezy done had tons of platinum albums talking about this kitchen shit.
Future did too.
You know what I mean?
Future dropped in on that trap wave.
Gotti from the kitchen
CM1, CM2, 3, 4, all the way to 8. Yeah. Gotti been on that shit.
But being that, what he said though, he did throw in popping though.
But that what he's saying is factual. But
that's factual what he's saying on that though.
Y'all didn't blow up off trap music.
They didn't blow up off trap.
That's my beef and gripe with it. Like,
right.
That's not really trap.
I'm thinking
music,
trap.
Man.
I'm thinking like Young Dolph, like he said, Yo Gotti, like real trap music. Like that's the Migos is not.
Them niggas made gangster
Bando
music.
when they made Bando, that ain't trap. You know what I'm saying? Fight Night, that shit wasn't trap music.
Right. You made some good music, but
it wasn't trap.
Yeah,
like,
I feel like trap is a little bit more underground, street tied. It don't have to be underground.
They made club bangers. Trap music, that trap music, you only gonna hear, you ain't gonna really hear in the club. Like, don't get me wrong, Gucci and OJ Juice Man made trap music, but you heard that shit like Empire Underground, and them ain't like mainstream clubs, you feel me? Them the type of clubs a nigga gonna get shot at. You feel me? Migos don't make that. They ain't gonna play the come on now. You all from Tampa, they won't play the Migos in Underground.
And one thing to disagree with that point, that I think what he's taking credit for, I think Future did a lot of that.
Yeah.
What he's taking credit for in terms of flow and cadence mattering so much, I feel like that's more so Future. I think y'all came with a different flow, and initially people bid it, but as far as cadence and flow mattering so much, I think that's Future. Bro. Future literally, niggas got whole careers off of a flow Future used on 2 or 3 songs and never touched again. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like when Future dropped a certain song, my homeboy was trying to say, Darren, why this nigga biting Fetty Wap now? It sound like he holding his breath. I was like, bro, you remember? I got money. I got nothing at the sea. He did that first. But he just been doing it again.
What's that Young Jeezy and Future? Way too gone. What the fuck am I doing? Future brought that flow out. Jeezy was the same, but Future really brought that pop trap out.
Yeah.
Definitely. He actually said it on the song.
Yeah.
I put blonde in my dreads.
You feel he brought that, yeah.
He did that, bro. I
he
think
brought that pop trap out.
Credit. I don't feel like they deserve as much as credit as they think because they came in rapping differently. Not originally, but differently because they didn't even create that style like they like to say, even though DJ Paul said that he already sat down with them and they know that his brother that passed away, Lord Infamous, was doing that in the early 90s. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And they're very similar.
They just made it more relevant. That tag teaming, you know what I'm saying? The bars, they made it right. They made it more relevant. They brought it back.
I think they want credit for a lot of stuff they don't deserve credit for. I think they're a great group in terms of their legacy and the music they put out. They got hits. They're going to be remembered. But the stuff that they screaming and bargaining for, I don't think they deserve credit for that. I think what happened is they came out talking shit about old niggas, and now they the old niggas, so they have to say, hey, give us our respect.
I'm trying to figure out what old niggas they was even talking about. Because they wasn't beefing with nobody. No old niggas in the game.
When they first came out and they were trying to do their thing, people was talking about that shit ain't nothing, that shit ain't this, that shit ain't this, and that shit. So that's a little bit of that shit come from that. They still feel like they want to try to put it in their face like, nigga, we still here doing this and that. I don't know who to really put it on. Who to put it on? Joe Budden or something?
I think that's even overblown though, because every generation of new young rappers deal with it. Yeah. Chief Keef dealt with the same. I remember when Chief Keef came out like an OG nigga, I was in apartments on 40th. It don't matter. But the OG nigga like, man, what the fuck is that, man? Turn that shit up, man. Turn that shit. What is you? I was playing some Chief Keef. Me and my homies wanted to hear it. The young niggas wanted to hear it. But that's just a part of being a young new rapper and the older generation pushing back as the guards start to change. I think they even overdo that a little bit. Like, bro, y'all got accepted so fast and so quick. Yeah. Like, why are y'all even still harping on the fact that a couple old niggas was jealous? You know what I'm saying? Like
music, like you said earlier when we was off camera, music is music. Like if you got an ill for music, you just got an ill for music. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter if it's new school or it's old school. I might not like the tempo and shit, but I'm not really listening to it for the tempo. I'm listening for the content. You feel me? And how you flow on whatever tempo you presenting at the time. You feel me? But for the Migos to say they started that trap shit, or they are trap rap.
No, his point was better because they tried to claim trap going pop. Future definitely did.
Future definitely did that.
Didn't they come out around the same time though?
And then if anything,
Future came out probably like a year, like
Future was first.
Maybe even
year before,
maybe even 2
years before. I think Future
Pluto,
was first.
Pluto and then the Young Rich Nigga tape. What it was?
Like Future first hit the scene with Racks on Racks, and then Tony Montana.
That sounds like Migos flow.
Yeah,
that shit that they trying to claim. That Racks on Racks. That sounds like some shit.
Racks on Racks was what? Rich Kids.
No, that was Future and a nigga named Young Chris.
Young Chris, yeah.
Young Chris. Mm-hmm. And that hook that he was on with that.
Young Chris is part of Rich Kids, I think.
Young with that Rats on Rats when Future did that shit was so unique in that I think that go to the flow and the cadence and shit right there, because that was the first time I ever heard some shit like that.
Yeah. For sure.
That's why I said you got a good point with that.
Future kind of, I mean, he obviously regarded in high regards, but like legacy-wise, he kind of slept on a little bit.
Yeah, definitely.
I think he the first nigga to create such a strong legacy without being lyrical. You know what I'm saying? Like, you might look at, say, maybe Jeezy. But
Jeezy. When I think about lyrical, I don't really think about just flipping words and metaphors and shit like that. If your shit, every bar got purpose and it ain't just there. You know what I mean? Just around. I feel like you lyrical. Your shit purposeful. Right. You know what I mean?
So Future might be one of the first artists that have a solidified, glorified legacy where lyrics was really an afterthought. Like he did an interview and he didn't even know what he was saying on one song. Like, I don't know what I was saying, bro.
For that pop, I think after I say this, I'm off that pop rap. That pop trap shit. If anything, Lil Uzi Vert, pop trap, more pop trap.
That he's straight pop.
Yeah.
He ain't got no trap.
That bitch be rapping about drugs, guns, and all types of shit.
Using them.
Basically. Either way it go.
Is that what they talking about though? Cause like, I don't know, Future used to use it. He was the user. They were taking the role of
a user.
He'll let you know. Get that to Gucci. Gucci popularized that.
Yeah, they tripping. They trying to skip over too many legends. They tripping.
You know what I'm saying?
You got Gucci, Jeezy, Future. Yeah, I got you.
To be fair to y'all who was watching the beginning of it, that's why I was coming at the boys like, niggas tripping, bro. Hold on, bro.
But that's I feel like that's all to get people talking about this tape. That's it.
Whatever hype. Everybody need a hype train behind this shit.
But they call it all publicity, good publicity.
Yeah. True enough. It definitely is today when attention is monetizable, bro.
Not likelihood show, man.
Like sell.
Let's get back to Durk real quick. You want to set that up, dude?
Okay. So everybody know Durk brother DThang got killed. What was it, Sunday night?
Right.
Yeah.
Like it's like, you know, niggas call everybody their brother. People he called Vaughn his twin, Vaughn his brother. Him and Vaughn not actually related. DThang is actually his big brother. They was very close. Somebody asked him back in 2015, like, who's your idol? Who you look up to? He said, my big brother DThang. So they was very close. DThang, like from me, what I took from the one interview I saw with them together, and what I took from what Durk was saying and what DThang was saying, DThang was like in another city. Like one thing about Chicago is Chicago niggas are infamous for leaving, going to a smaller city and setting up shop. That's how the GDs and BDs spread all around the country, because they leave and they don't care about killing. Bitch, I come to your neighborhood and take that shit over. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So he was somewhere else and he saw Durk drop the video. And he came back and got everything in order. So I took from it, he was the money behind Durk initially. You know what I'm saying? So the relationship was real. It's not just my brother. You know, Chief Keef had a brother that got killed too. He wasn't really close with, didn't really know like that. This was somebody he's very close with. And it happened a couple days ago. It's getting a little bit more traction now because FBG Duck mom is speaking out. People feel like DThang definitely surrounding the Duck situation because they was dissing on FBG Duck. And she keeping it real. She's staying consistent. She said he was wrong for this and Duck, and she said people wrong for this and DThang. She sent condolences to Big Durk. That's Durk Daddy, of course. And she actually like chastised some of her people in the video she put online about, making jokes about DThang's death. You know what I'm saying?
They did the same thing about FBG Duck too. That was fucked up. They was making, memes and how he got killed, saying it was, funny because, I think he just made a diss track a couple weeks before he got, killed.
Yeah. Dead bitches.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So the big question behind that shit, a lot of people, you know how the internet is. The internet gonna do the internet shit. You know what I mean? So a lot of people out here saying, we say 6ix9ine? Like he just gonna do what he gonna do. You know what I mean? Yeah. But
culture vulture,
but it's a lot of people out there saying the same shit that he's saying, and they, you know what I mean? The internet is the clout chasers like playground. So they saying, should Durk slide? Slide meaning, retaliate to his brother getting killed.
He can't. Because if that's the case, he should have slid for Vaughn, but he can't though. He got too much to lose.
That's different.
He said he can't catch him. They said they can't catch Rondo.
Yeah, that's different though. When you got a rapper out of town on some out of town shit, that's different. This is some Chicago shit, and the niggas that killed his brother most likely going right back to 63rd. So this a little different. You know what I'm saying?
It's a little different, but I guess I'm looking at it from the aspect of Durk got a lot to lose. Like he got a lot to lose, and then if he do retaliate, it ain't like the feds ain't know who did.
Well, look, the thing about Durk, them and their situation is like fans who are withdrawn from the situation think all this back and forth is about niggas saying they smoking dead niggas.
Yeah.
But the niggas are saying they smoking on this dead nigga because them or they homies killed him. So it's life and death.
Yeah.
So Durk been knee deep in this shit all along with the feds watching and steady rapping about it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not the police, but I'ma just put this out there because the internet own it. The niggas who allegedly killed FBG Duck end up getting OTF changed shortly thereafter and management deals, and they start rapping. And one of them got a music video now. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think that's going to deter Durk. You know what I'm saying? Like if they kill FBG Duck for speaking on T-Roy like you were saying, I think he'll kill a nigga for killing his brother. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure. But I think, you know what I'm saying? Because he showed that, I guess because I'm looking at it.
No, we're talking about, should he slide?
Should
he slide?
For me, from where he at right now with his platform, I don't think he should slide. I felt like if he was gonna slide, he would have slid for Vaughn. You feel me? It ain't hard to catch Quando. Quando ain't high.
Quando did one show, it got shot up, and his man's got shot.
Yeah. True.
I forgot about that.
Yeah,
I did too.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true. I honestly, I don't feel like he should slide, dog. I mean, at the end of the day, it is what it is. You feel me? I feel like somebody from his camp probably gonna catch them boys lacking, but he the voice of the heroes. Like his new tape is, he the voice of the heroes. Think about how many people he feed. You feel me? How many people depending on him. So for him to go slide and then fuck up what he got going on for others, his mama, granny, etc., all them people, you feel me? It's a lot of people that
I'm on this side.
Lose.
You know what I mean? I'm on this side, but you know that ain't gonna happen. That ain't gonna happen.
Right.
You know what I mean? But yeah.
Nigga killed my brother. I want
that's different too.
Nigga,
damn.
I want four bodies.
I forgot about that. That's his brother.
I feel you too.
No, fuck that. I got it.
You finna go sit down?
What?
You finna go sit down for 10 to 20?
If I'm Durk, I'm going to risk that. You know why? Because I done lost so much. Like people get to a point where they lose so much they don't care. But now you finna lose a free 10, 20 in your life.
This is another thing too. This is another question too though. Like even if Durk don't slide on this one, is it going to stop? That shit ain't going to stop anyway. You get what I'm saying? It ain't going to stop anyway. It ain't like they...
T Grizzly auntie got killed, like 8 months ago, bro?
I'm saying if he don't slide.
The closest person to him, bro, he should have slid, but Grizzly ain't even slide on it. But because he's seen the bigger picture, though, that shit
What
ain't
you got to
stop.
say about that, though, dude?
I don't know.
His
I don't know about T Grizzly's situation, if he slid or not. I don't know if Money. I was gonna say Moneybag. What's the nigga? I don't know if Honeycomb Brazy slid or not. After
that's crazy.
They recently shot his mama house up. So if he ain't slide, he need to.
Yeah,
bro, you got to get the slide, bro. I ain't know none of that shit, but I don't want to hear no more gangster music right now, bro. They playing with you, bro. Hey, you got to handle that, bro.
I get you because it's because where we from. That's you know what I'm saying, the right way to handle that shit. But now that nigga in the position of where he can't do that shit no more. You feel me? Like he can't. So at what point do you supposed to stop that shit when you making this much money?
That's my whole thing.
You finna give up meals.
That's my whole thing about this shit.
You finna give up meals to slide on the nigga.
It ain't the same risk Nah, it ain't the same risks, bro. Like when you just round this bitch, you just round the hood, or even when you just coming up. Like Durk at another level, dog. Durk can lose everything, bro.
At our point right now, we can slide on a nigga because we ain't got nothing to lose. Durk got meals. That nigga really got generational wealth. Yeah. He really got something to lose, bro. Is it really worth that shit?
But this my thing. This my thing though. Like I just said, like if Durk don't slide, do that mean it ain't gonna happen again?
No, it's gonna happen again.
You get what I'm saying?
Like he said, Durk knee deep in this shit.
So he gonna eventually have to. I just can't keep taking L's.
So that come with the game. He knee deep in it. That come with it.
I'm sliding, bro.
That come with it. I respect that though. I respect it. I respect that.
You gonna slide?
I'm sliding. I'm gonna make a scene too.
I respect that.
Gotta be nasty. I need 2 or 3 of them at a time.
And I respect it because I understand it. You feel me? I understand it. So I respect it. You feel me?
Yeah. That's I don't know, man. That's a hard situation. You know what I mean? It's even hard right now.
At what point is it, you know what I'm saying, how much money do you need to make for you to not slide?
I mean, that's a good point. Stop. That's a good point. And you can make that case to me after I get revenge from my brother. You feel me? No, that's definitely a good point. But to that point is when you gonna stop this and dead niggas. You made it, bro. And maybe the
But I'm saying, even if you take that out, though. What I'm saying, even if you take the dead shit out, this shit ain't gonna stop.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
I think it's a possibility they kill DThang even if he wasn't still dishing dead niggas. Because at the end of the day, they feel like he's the bag behind Duck murder. So it's deeper than him saying I'm smoking on Duck on the track.
But look though, like these niggas be rapping about all this money and this shit, and all this money and all this shit they be getting. You feel me? Why is what another nigga saying still bothering you? When you where you want to be, you at your pinnacle. You make money. Supposed to take away a lot of your problems.
Did you see the reel that we posted today talking about that shit? Like a guy was saying, like, I'm not out here like if you got smoke with me,
Boogie.
Boogie. I ain't did shit to you. You got smoke with me. You got an issue, my nigga. That's on you.
Right.
If I ain't did shit to you, my nigga, that's on you. You need to figure that shit out.
I got the bag and you don't got the bag, but that ain't got nothing to do with me.
Yeah. All that shit don't. It's not required for you to respond to some shit, bro.
Right.
Like, whole time that nigga Boogie a wild boy.
Wild boy. That nigga a wild boy. Hey, every time I watch that reel, I'm thinking about it. Nigga, shut up. For real. But yeah, man, like I was just about to say, man, that shit, it's a hard situation, man. Like, even though, like, we ain't even in the situation right now, and it's kind of hard to even get the right answer. You know what I mean? Like, but you just crazy, like,
because it's different. It's what you raised on. You know what I'm saying? You got certain morals, characteristics, and street code that, you know what I'm saying, you really live by, die by. You feel me? No matter how much money you making.
Can this shit stop, dog? Because you talked about how Nooski ain't really like that. And he out here because of
really like that.
Yeah.
Because of being tied to dirt. Like,
you feel me? That's another reason why. I mean, that's something like, you know, that's trauma. Like people always talk about let people live in the trauma, especially their trauma. That's something Durk could probably never let go. But you killed my little cousin. I was pulling him out the hood. He was humble. He was meek. He wasn't bothering nobody.
And that's that type of trauma that's gonna fuck. Because that's his brother. You feel me? That's the nigga that's here that you can touch.
We got issues, bro. Like, shit like that cannot go down, bro.
Yeah.
Like, just because you trying to get me, nigga, get me. And like, I think we need to really like shit like that can't go down, bro. I feel like that's crazy, bro.
Jay Prince just put out a little PSA like that because somebody killed, I think, his nephew or somebody close to him. Like, they broke into a house and through the garage, and his nephew was in there, and they shot him through the heart. He was unarmed or whatever.
Come on, dog. This shit's stupid as fuck, bro.
That's not gangster, bro. Killing unarmed people, innocent people. That's
all
not
that
gangster,
shit stupid. All that shit dumb. But when you doing it like that, that shit ultra dumb. Like, and then we need to hold. Like, you can't hold nobody accountable for shit. Like, the most street shit you do, like, you can't never draw a line.
But that's the thing, though. When we talking about this street shit, come on, bro. We all, you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying, from that part of the town. So it ain't no accountability in street shit.
That shit's stupid.
Yeah, but see, some like this particular situation, I think it outweighs street shit. I think a lot of shit that go on in the street is deeper than just the streets. But we break it down to street shit, like I talked about when we got on snitching, like. Yeah. Streets ain't the only one that hate snitch. Like, you got to work snitch that you don't want to be around and you don't talk to. Yeah. So, but we just tie it to the streets and say it's stupid when you go to any precinct, the officer that done told on another officer, don't nobody want to be his partner.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
I just snitched on a nigga at work.
Oh, hey man, hey, that was my nigga too.
Hey, I just snitched on a nigga at work.
Hey,
Fuck
man,
that.
I'm gonna have to mend the picture. That's my boy, man.
It is what it is. One thing
This nigga, let me tell y'all this story. That's what I'm saying.
I'm gonna get you up out of here.
No, I think you should. I think we need to have like a meeting, bro. Like you should be able to snitch at work.
Yeah,
I mean,
I think you should. Certain situations you should be able to snitch when it's fucking with your money. It's fair game, cuz. It's fair game.
If you got rules like, man, he in the street, nigga, he can snitch, man. I'm at work, nigga. I can snitch on a nigga.
I'm finna say, like, shout out, you know, Peasy live by the code. Shout out my nigga Peasy.
Shout out Peasy.
But we talked about that at one time at work. Like, bro, why you doing all that? Because this man told on you at work, bro. It's niggas from your hood. That's a snitch. You ain't did nothing to them. Like, you want to press this man because he told at work. Man, we at work, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, do you? You know what I'm saying?
Man, I'm up here. I get told to do something at work, right? We supposed to split it up with the nigga. You know what I mean? So I do my part. I take it to him. I say, hey, bro, you got to finish. They say finish. He talking something, man. You might well go and finish that. I told him, I say, bro, if you don't do it, I'm finna go tell. Gave the nigga fair warning.
Oh, yes, sir. Off the real. It ain't no stitching in. I done forewarned you, nigga, that if you don't do this, I'm finna go get somebody to get you to do it.
And at a certain level, you trying me, bro.
Right.
Cause we both know we supposed to split this up.
Yeah,
you might well finish that, nigga.
Yeah.
That's sizing the nigga, bro.
That is though. that is though. That's different because a nigga know like 9 times out of 10 you ain't gonna put hands on them in the workplace.
Yeah.
So a nigga feel like they got leeway. So yeah, I respect that shit. Fuck that. Hey, snitch at work. Validate that shit, man. Snitch on a nigga at work.
Hey, we joking. Kinda.
But yeah, I brought all that up and I brought snitching outside of the street realm to say that somebody killing your brother ain't just a street thing. So even though Durk is in the streets, he got a lot of street activity.
That's like
there's people in prison that got revenge for their brother that ain't never played in the streets. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So I know that's how you saying it. That's how you talking about it.
It's deeper than a little street shit when you say, so nigga killed my brother. Because I ain't saying I'm gangster, bro. But if you kill my brother, we got problems, bro.
But you don't even gotta be gangster.
You feel me?
Yeah, that's what he's saying. Yeah. I felt it when you said that. But yeah, man. Unlike the Hood Show, man, I think we could just leave it there, man, until next time.
I got a little shout out before we go.
Go ahead, man.
Especially since we just ended up on the gangster shit. I want to say R.I.P. to Sanyika Shakur, aka Monster Cody Scott. He's a legendary 8-tray gangster crip from California, dog. He wrote one of my favorite books. It's called The Memoirs of an LA Gangbanger. Y'all should check it out. If y'all ever read Malcolm X book, it's like a modern day version of Malcolm X books told from the perspective of a gangbanger. You know what I'm saying? It's one of the best books I ever read. The only book I ever tried to read twice. So I say 1.5 times. I double back, but I ain't finished that bitch. But you know, the brother passed today. I just want to say R.I.P. to Monster Cody Scott, man.
That's real.
It's real.
Tell them about your show one more time before we get up out of here, man.
Sophisticated Ignorance, man. We drop every Wednesday. We drop new content 7 a.m. on all podcast streaming platforms. YouTube for the visuals. That's sophisticatedignorance.com. That's our website. Sophisticated Ignorance Pod on Instagram. Facebook is the same thing. That_Darn_Mac on IG, man. Man, fuck with us. We really out here for the culture. Look out for my nonprofit organization, Dope Kids, man. We really out here trying to make moves for the city and get these kids mentors, something to look up to instead of, you know what I'm saying, being in these high risk, you know what I'm saying, situations out here for real.
Yes, sir. Yep. And yeah, man, we're gonna leave it right there, man. Episode 9, I think it was a good one, man. We'll just leave it there. Hit us up on Instagram at the Unlikely Hood Show on Instagram. We got another show that we do too, highlighting like up and coming rappers, probably rappers y'all might know. You know what I mean? They all on the Bridging the Rap podcast. And this will be up on all the streaming podcast streaming. You can find it at, you know what I mean? And on YouTube for the visuals, like my boy just said. And man, we'll just leave it there. Until next time, we out.
Hey.